Hello, fellow humans. So we are at day 3 of the Corona apocalypse. So today I'm going to be doing a video on foods that I have stocked up on for this time of social distancing that we are going through. And I hope this gives you some good ideas on what you should stock up on. I hope that you are all staying safe and that you are finding ways to make the best of this. I know it's kind of like an anxious, kind of scary time, and my kids we're all stuck at home. Luckily, not that much has changed for me. I already have a job where I work from home, and the past 3 years I've pretty much been living the Hobbit lifestyle, so it wasn't too much of a change other than my kids are now at home, and that's kind of hard because I've never felt like I'm a person that would do well with homeschooling, and I am pretty much being forced to have to do that, which is fine. I'm trying to make the best of it, and I print out a schedule that we are following, and I'm actually going to be doing a video on that tomorrow, just kind of showing you our daily structure now. I implemented a schedule today, and it's working out pretty well. I'm hoping it's going to be even better tomorrow as we start getting used to it, and I'm going to document that so maybe you can kind of get ideas also on how to structure your day if you are stuck at home with your children, which I think most people are with this whole social distancing stuff. So I'm going to be shooting all these with just my camera phone, so sorry about the quality, and it's not going to be all fancy. I'm really hoping to just give you guys some simple recipe ideas, especially for the people who don't normally stay home and cook, especially since there's so many restaurants are closing. So a lot of my recipes are going to be pretty simple, and yeah. Alright guys, well let's get this video started, and see you on the other side of this. Alright, so I pulled some of my must-haves out of my cabinets and fridge. So here are a couple of my must-haves. The first one is chicken broth. This has a lot of nutrition. You definitely want some of this. You can make soups and all sorts of things with this. For example, I'm going to make this 15 bean soup, and I'm going to be sharing that recipe in the next couple days. You can also make quinoa using chicken broth. Or, I'm sorry, chicken bone broth. And I got the quinoa at Costco and the chicken bone broth at Costco. And I always have organic coconut milk. I use the coconut milk to make my oatmeal. I cook the rolled oats in the coconut milk. I have a really good recipe for really good oatmeal, so I'll be sharing that with you this week also. And next, I picked up a couple packets of smoked sausage. I'm going to be cutting that up and putting it in the bean soup. But you can also cut it up. You can make it with scrambled eggs. Really good thing to have so you can get your protein. Speaking of protein, I like to always get things with protein because my kids don't like to eat anything. So I love this pancake mix because it has 15 grams of protein in it. So they are delicious, and my kids do not know that they are having protein. So this is really great, and it tastes really good too. Here is another snack that has a lot of protein in it. I love these bars. They are 10 grams of protein, and they have chocolate on them, so they taste like a dessert, but they're not. And they really don't have that much sugar compared to most granola bars. I picked up a packet of vitamin water and some coconut water. I love having this in my house. We have our electrolytes. I have my backup coconut water in case for some odd reason all the water shuts off, which I'm really hoping is not going to happen. I can't imagine it happening, but we have these just in case. I mean, I get my water from a filter, so I think we're okay with water. And I love this mixed nut butter. It has a ton of seeds in it. It has almond seeds, cashews, pumpkin, chia, flax. I got this from Costco along with the vitamin water, the coconut water. I always like to get things that are going to have a lot of protein. And I love this cereal. This is like a granola cereal. They have this at Costco too. It has dried cherries, pumpkin seeds, almonds. I always have a hard time eating breakfast, so I always try to look for things that I can eat like a small amount but still get a lot of protein. So this is great for that. We usually always have these little bite muffins around. I know they're not that nutritious, but it's the only thing my 6-year-old will eat. Not the only thing, but one of the only things. And there's my cat. She's hungry. She was meowing at me. And I usually always have drinkable yogurts in my fridge, so my kids at least get some protein and their calcium. And for me, I drink this dairy-free probiotic plant-based drink, and this has a lot of protein in it also. I always have Irish butter in my fridge, the Kerrygold. I picked this up at Costco. And of course we have our maple syrup since we're always eating French toast. As you will see down here, we always have French toast and waffles, and I always have tater tots. And I usually keep a couple frozen loaves of bread and sweet potato fries because my 6-year-old loves those. We usually always have French toast and waffles in our freezer, but I did stock up on a little extra. And I picked up a pack of frozen pizzas at Costco. Usually I like to make them fresh, but just for this special time, I wanted to make sure that we had some frozen ones in case we couldn't get fresh stuff. And we have some frozen veggies. And of course we have our ice cream, my favorite. Just in case I get too socially isolated, I can drown my sorrows in my ice cream. We got our cherry Garcia and caramel cone. All right, here is the bottom drawer of my freezer. And we got our chicken nuggets. We get these at Costco. These are actually pretty tasty. And I also picked up a packet of frozen mangoes. What I do with these, I throw them in a container and I put them in the fridge and they thaw overnight and they taste just like regular mangoes. And of course, you see we have our toilet paper and our paper towels. I got 2 big packets of toilet paper and 2 big packets of paper towels. And I also always have Kleenex. And this is actually a great alternative in case you can't find toilet paper right now. And napkins also, if you get desperate. And I have a big box of applesauce, so that's really great to have around to stock up on. I also always stock up on spaghetti, and I usually have a good amount of garlic, especially right now. Garlic is really good at fighting viral stuff, so I have been putting garlic in pretty much everything I've been cooking right now. Also, my 6-year-old will only eat spaghetti, so I always have it.
Yeah.
I always have spaghetti because Sam will only eat spaghetti, right?
Yeah. And I got this cat that my mom got me yesterday.
Do you love your baby kitty?
Yeah. I had her all day yesterday and all day today that there is today.
Yeah.
That day.
Cool.
But sometimes I carry her on my shirt.
Yeah.
His name is Fluffy.
Cute. Another thing I get for my picky 6-year-old eater is these fruity sea stars. They're actually made with beans, so they have 3 grams of protein, which is better than none and all sugar. So he loves eating cereal. He eats it every day, and he was just eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I knew I needed to get him something healthier. So I found this, and it's pretty good. It only has 7 grams of sugar as opposed to like 11 to 17 grams. So it's pretty healthy and tasty. And I always have tuna in my house. Great source of protein. And also this bone broth collagen is really good for after working out. And I put this in my oatmeals and all sorts of things. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed my video and make sure you hit that subscribe button. See you next time!